stick a camera in their face, you don't do that.
All right, then.
You don't do that.
All
But
right,
you're a
bud.
celebrity.
Yeah, that's
It
what
doesn't matter if I'm a
you're-
celebrity
you're
or
a
not.
public figure.
Yeah,
It doesn't matter if I'm...
Justin Bieber has officially reached his breaking point, and these paparazzi need to leave him alone. He had a really intense confrontation with some photographers last night, telling them they need to back off. I know we're all curious about what Justin Bieber is going through right now. We're hearing mixed reports. Some say he's doing great and embracing fatherhood, while others claim he's dealing with relationship issues with Hailey, or possibly being re-traumatized by the Diddy trial. The truth is, we don't really know what's going on with him. But last night, he confronted the paparazzi for a couple of minutes, and I want to react to what he had to say. Welcome to Inside Hollywood, where the spotlight never fades and the drama never sleeps. Hit that subscribe and let's get into it. To give you some context, this all went down in Malibu, right outside of Nobu, a major celebrity hotspot. I'm not sure how the photographers knew he'd be there, but it seems like he was just wrapping up dinner when they confronted him. The situation has gotten so concerning that one report even claims Hailey is considering placing him under a conservatorship. These days, Justin often appears high, but in the clip we're about to watch, he actually seems coherent. And I genuinely feel bad for him. He's pleading with them for peace in his life, but they couldn't care less. To them, it's just a game, a cat-and-mouse chase with a celebrity. Meanwhile, he's clearly traumatized. It really looks like Justin is just tired of living in fear.
You don't, no, you don't. You don't go to someone you don't know and you stick a camera in their face, you don't do that.
All right, then.
You don't do that.
All
But
right,
you're a
bud.
celebrity.
Yeah, that's
You,
what
it doesn't matter if I'm a celebrity
you're
or
a
not.
public figure.
Yeah,
It doesn't
public
matter if I'm a
figure,
public
Man,
figure.
That's why I would ask you a question. Otherwise, why am I gonna ask you a question?
On private
why?
property?
Why am I gonna ask you
No,
a
we're not
question?
With
private
the camera-
property. We're in the
Yeah,
sidewalk.
man, we're in the sidewalk, bro.
Look, Justin,
So
we're in
what
the
you're gonna
sidewalk.
do is take this video out of context, like you always do.
He's talking about setting boundaries with these people. Also, note that his team is trying to keep them away, but they seem outnumbered. At the same time, they're using a flashlight to block the camera lenses, making the footage unusable. But it's clear the team can't really control Justin in this moment. He's had enough. This had to be such an intense scene. Even that car nearby, they were peeking over just watching it all unfold. It felt almost like a fight. Honestly, I'd be so embarrassed if I were Justin. Everywhere he goes, there are these random guys following him. And the thing is, we never actually see the paparazzi or the photographers clearly. We don't know who they are or how they're taunting him. He even questions it himself, asking, "Who's funding this? Who's paying you to come out here and make my life a living hell?" It's honestly so sad because he's just trying to humanize himself, saying things like, "I'm a father, I have a kid, I'm a person," but everyone else just responds with, "You're a celebrity, you're a celebrity." He doesn't... I mean, he became famous so young that I don't think he ever fully understood what that would mean. Like, he had to sacrifice this entire part of his life. But the truth is, he never really got to live without fame in the first place. So now, when he tries to show that he's human, these people still refuse to see him that way.
I'm a father, I'm a dad,
I understand that.
and you guys
I
are
understand,
on private
100%.
property in front of my car.
I understand that.
No, you don't understand, or else you wouldn't be here.
Oh, we'll be here?
It shouldn't matter that he's a celebrity. It really seems like they're not even offering him basic human decency, and that's all he's asking for. That was really hard to watch, It honestly felt like a cry for help. At the same time, the photographers clearly understand why Justin is upset. They just don't care. They're sitting there saying things like, "It's a game, you know? What it is, you're a celebrity." They know exactly why he's frustrated, but they're not listening. In the clips, you can even see them looking around while he's talking, completely uninterested in what he's actually saying. Radar Online reported that Justin sparked concern about his well-being after a series of disturbing social media posts, which, by the way, we covered in a video just a few days ago. While some fans suggested Justin just looked tired from being a new parent, others accused him of being on drugs and begged him to seek help. Insiders also claimed that Hailey has been struggling amid the constant criticism surrounding her husband. According to one source, Hailey's dealing with a lot, possibly too much. There's growing concern over how she's coping emotionally. Justin hasn't done much to ease the pressure either. His own actions and words have only fueled the scrutiny around their marriage, from the Mother's Day controversy to the Vogue cover backlash. Honestly, Hailey seems to be going through a tough time right now, juggling her business, their child, and her man-child of a husband. With everything going on, she probably needs a full-time supervisor just to manage it all. And honestly, that's why most celebrities have handlers. Even something as simple as Justin going out for dinner turns into chaos. He can't go anywhere in peace. He clearly needs help. One legal expert even suggested that Justin could be placed under a conservatorship if things don't improve. In an interview, attorney Jamie Wright said, "As a seasoned attorney, I'll say this bluntly. If Justin Bieber's recent behavior is as troubling as reported, between the erratic social media posts, visible signs of impairment, and statements hinting at emotional instability, then yes, a conservatorship could be considered." In California, a conservatorship is a court-ordered arrangement where a designated person, a conservator, manages the affairs, personal care, or finances of an adult. That conservator could be Hailey or someone else. Honestly, if Scooter Braun were still around, he'd probably be the one. This isn't just about being out of it on Instagram. The courts require significant medical evidence to approve a conservatorship, and the threshold is very high, especially after the Free Britney movement. They're not just going to toss another pop star into conservatorship lightly. In fact, Wright specifically referenced the Britney Spears case. Especially post-Britney, the public and legal community are justifiably cautious about abuse within the system. Personally, I don't think Justin needs to be placed under a conservatorship. What he needs are stronger laws that protect people like him, those constantly in the spotlight. He wasn't being unreasonable. He was emotional and overwhelmed. And what he's asking for, basic peace and privacy, isn't something that should be unattainable. Granted, living in Los Angeles comes with the territory. Paparazzi are part of the culture. Even when I posted about this on Instagram, people were like, "He should just move out of LA." But that's not fair either. Why should someone be forced to leave their home or their industry just to find peace? At the end of the day, Justin just needs to be left alone. Leave him alone. Leave Britney alone. And Justin too. I'd love to hear what you think in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in another video soon. If you've got any recommendations, drop them below. See you next time. Bye.